6:45 is the time. The scene breaking overnight, topping today's Sunrise Smart Start this Friday. A rollover at 490 westbound Mount Read Boulevard. We found a car flipped on its side, and according to the traffic map, first responders still over there investigating. RPD responded to help control traffic. State troopers are the ones working this crash investigation, it being on 490. We're still waiting for word on possible injuries and what exactly led up to that rollover that caused the driver to lose control. We'll pass along updates throughout the morning on air, News 8, and online at rochesterfirst.com. Police in Rochester need your help to find a missing 13-year-old girl. Her name, Mariana Morris. Please look at your screen. There's her photo. She hasn't been seen since leaving Franklin High School around 2:30 yesterday afternoon when school got out. At the time, she had on this jacket, a green Calvin Klein coat, black jeans, and multicolored Adidas shoes. Please call 911 immediately if you have any idea of her whereabouts. Happening later on today in just a couple of hours, Brasia Love, the 26-year-old woman accused of beating her 1-year-old baby boy to death and abusing her 2-year-old daughter, is due in court for a hearing. That's coming up at 9:30. The mother is charged with murder, manslaughter, and assault, faces a max sentence of 25 years to life if convicted. She has pleaded not guilty to the charges. 3 women, all killed as a result of the crowd surge Sunday night at the Main Street Armory during a concert in Rochester. We learned the latest victim, a 35-year-old Aisha Stevens from Syracuse, passed away at the hospital Wednesday night. 2 other women, Brandy Miller from Rochester and Rondasia Belton from Buffalo, they also lost their lives. They were in their 30s. We heard from AMR to learn more about how first responders approach these types of tragedies. They tell us the first step is assessing the emergency situation, and a scene like this one can be chaotic.
We try not to, as much as possible, treat in place unless that's no choice. So in some cases, there may be no choice but to start treatment there, and then once we've reached a point where we can move safely out, we do that so that we can get them to the hospital and to definitive care.
The investigation into the venue continues, and for now, again, the Armory is not allowed to host public events of any kind. Happening today, the funeral for a fallen hero. Thousands of firefighters statewide are in Western New York to honor the life of one of Buffalo's bravest. Firefighter Jason Arno was killed in a major fire last week. He was 37. The wake and calling hours were last night. Members of the Buffalo Police Department were among those lining up to pay their respects. With the expiration of extra pandemic-era SNAP benefits expected to take a toll on local families, FoodLink is stepping up in a major way. During the second half of this month, the group is bringing back pop-up food pantries. Mark Dwyer, the communications director, says they've partnered with other community organizations to package enough food to feed roughly 1,500 families around 5 distribution sites statewide.
People are nervous. People understand that they are going potentially from several $100s down to $20 in some cases. The average impact, people were seeing a reduction in between $95 to $200. That's most people.
Dwyer adds the mission would not be possible without this community. If you would like to help and support them, we've got information posted on our website right now. Check out this story at rochesterfirst.com. More headlines we're tracking. The bodies of 2 Americans killed in Mexico are back here in the U.S. Shaid Woodward and Zindell Brown were in a group of 4 Americans attacked and kidnapped last week by suspected members of the Gulf Cartel. 2 survivors, Latavia McGee and Eric Williams, are both recovering at a hospital here in the States. Authorities in Mexico are still investigating. In Europe, a deadly mass shooting, at least 8 killed in Germany when a gunman opened fire at a building used by Jehovah's Witnesses. Authorities in Hamburg believe the shooter may be among the dead, and they are still trying to determine a motive. Video we've seen shows what appears to be the attacker firing into the building and then a heavy police force storming inside. Out west, another strong weather system is moving over Northern California, coming from the Pacific, prompting more flood watches and warnings of more mudslides and downed trees. The governor, Gavin Newsom, has declared a state of emergency for 21 counties. Meantime, in the southern part of the state, families in the mountains east of LA continue to dig out from record-setting snowfall. James is here. James, we've been watching what has been happening out west. It's quite something. As we turn our eye to the day ahead for us, we are cold out in the 20s, and then around lunchtime we'll start to see the flakes.
Yeah, that's right. Likely snow showers as we get into the afternoon, so let's take advantage of this morning. Get done what you need to do. Personally, I do like to put a little bit of salt on my driveway, so I'm going to do that when I get home after this. A little bit of salt goes a long way, especially when temperatures are right around 32. They're going to be 30, 31 degrees. Everything falls as snow. But it's going to be a wet snow, a heavy snow through this afternoon. We're expecting generally 2 to 4 inches, but I do see some pockets of 5, maybe 6 inches falling there as well. We'll take a look at the 8-day forecast at the end of the show. Brennan.
All right, thank you, James. An update just in on that sunrise traffic report, that area of 490 westbound Mount Reed. It is off the map, so they have cleared the scene of that early morning rollover. Elsewhere in the city, crash at Clifford Avenue and North Clinton Avenue. That's been going on for about an hour, hour and a half. And then another one also on the west side near 490. That's at Wilder Street and Saxton Street. From radios to drones, people interested in a career in engineering had the chance to get a behind-the-scenes look at the world-class manufacturing done at L3 Harris. The company invited this community to see firsthand the operations. There were demonstrations with communication systems used by the military and public safety personnel globally. Officials at L3 tell us it was all about networking, especially with such a huge amount of the workforce coming from local schools like RIT. And speaking of L3 Harris, one of the first and biggest projects in the James Webb Space Telescope's tenure has released some of the first images. Engineers with L3 Harris played a part in the telescope's development. Titled Cosmos Webb, the project is co-led by an associate professor at RIT. The goal is to unlock the early secrets of the universe, some of the first galaxies and stars that formed as early as 200,000 years after the Big Bang. A taste of what you're going to see and hear with all the celebrations for the St. Patrick's Day Parade tomorrow in Rochester. Jatira Marsh joins us live in Penfield once again with a group of Irish dancers performing. Jatira.
Brennan, good morning. Yes, I'm at the Rochester Academy of Irish Dance. Here joining me is a few girls from the team. Cassie, could you tell me what's going to be happening tomorrow, the parade?
Tomorrow we're going to be marching down Main Street, doing jigs and St. Patrick's Day at the grandstand.
Awesome. And what all kind of dances are you doing?
We're doing a jig tomorrow as well, and we're actually going to demonstrate that right now.
Okay, let's see it.
5, 6, ready, go.
And could you also teach me how to do this jig so I can show Brennan and James back at the station? Okay. I guess I'll get in the middle. So what are we doing? All right.
So first you're going to point your toe, you're going to
Okay.
go floor, knee, hop, back, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And then do it again, floor, knee, hop, back, 2, 3, 4. And then you do it one more time, floor, knee, back, 2, 3, 4.
I think I got the hang of it.
Knee, hop, back, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Let's do
try
it full out. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wish me
5,
luck.
6, ready, go.
I don't think I have the hang of this, but it's fun regardless. Woo, I think this is my workout for today. All right, thank you so much for joining us live in Penfield. Jatira Marsh, News 8. I'm going to work on that one more time.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Well done, Jatira.
Yeah, that's impressive.
gosh.
She picked it up really quickly.
Yeah. That would have hurt someone, throwing an elbow or something. Good for her.
Very
oh, man.
cool.
Okay, so they're going to be painting the lining of the green, the parade
Nice.
route today.
Yep.
And then we'll have the parade coming up tomorrow. First up, though, let's get everyone off to school.
Yeah, this is a fun Friday, right? Everybody at school talking about what their plans are for St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully you've got your spot on Main Street that you like to go to see that parade. Mostly cloudy skies. Get ready for the snow this afternoon. You know, I'm happy to say if we're going to get snow sometime, let's make it all the night before the parade, right? Everything falls from, I'd say, about 3 p.m. to 3 a.m., and then we're done, and just a couple light flakes. Generally, we'll say 3, maybe 4 inches on the ground. We get the plows through, we shovel it out, and then we enjoy the parade Saturday afternoon. I will be there. I'll be marching in the parade, and come by and say hi.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Please be safe this weekend. Have a ton of fun as well. Enjoy your weekend, everybody.
News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.